Hello everybody, welcome back to Latina Midlife. I am so glad to have you here. I want you to know this is a safe space and this community is here to help you on your journey. As you guys know, I am on my journey to becoming a flight nurse. So it's a lot, but we've got to get through some of the difficult times. And I want you to know that I've made literally every mistake in the book, and that's why I'm here to help and guide you guys, so that you guys can also just learn what not to do, but also how to move through tough topics like today's. Nursing school rejection. Getting that letter is brutal. It's brutal, but I want you guys to know that you will get into your nursing program. You will. This is going to happen. It may not be this season. This might be the season where you're getting all these rejection letters and you're feeling a little sad going into, the summer, and fall is gonna start soon and you're like, why? But mark my words, you guys are gonna get in, okay? You are going to get in. And this is all about learning to bounce back, okay? Bounce back. You gotta be a bounce back queen or king, whichever one you choose. The point is, I have 3 things to offer you guys today, and I'm going to give you a little bit of my own life experiences. And for those of you that don't know me, I was a pandemic CNA. That was a little rough, got a little burnt out, can't deny it. Decided to pursue phlebotomy, and then I went out for search and rescue. And to join the medical team for search and rescue, you gotta have the minimum of an EMT license. So guess what, guys? I went and got that dang EMT license, so now I'm an EMT, okay? But without further ado, let's get into what you need to do to move past this nursing school rejection funk that you're in, okay? And the first and foremost, is feel all the feelings, okay? Don't try to suppress it. Don't keep it in. I know you feel ashamed and you feel disappointed and you feel like a failure and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to tell anybody. Like, I missed birthdays, I missed holidays, I missed weddings, I missed so many things, just so that I can get into nursing school, just so that I can study for that test to get one class closer, one class under my belt and get into nursing school, and it didn't happen. Like, how do I face my family? How do I tell everybody that I didn't get in? And the truth is, right now, first and foremost, number 1, feel the feelings, okay? It's nobody's business as of right now. This is nobody's business but yours. Feel the feelings, okay? Feel the disappointment, feel the rejection, and when you feel ready, go ahead, call your mom. I called my mom and she gave me some really good advice. I called my dad, I called my partner. There are so many things, okay? But first, you've got to acknowledge that you've got a roller coaster of emotions, because that's how nursing school applications are. It's tough. I'm almost thinking, yeah, for sure. There's no doubt about it. That application is meant to weed people out. So give yourself a pat on the back for getting through it, because there's work verification letters. If you are in the medical field, they want to see how many hours you worked, where you worked, who's your manager. They want to see letters of rec, right? So you were probably just like, oh my God, can you please write a letter of rec for me? Whether it was your professors or whoever it was. Professors, instructors. I know I was reaching out to people left and right, but look, my number 1 point here for you guys is feel all the things, okay? Grab yourself some tea. You know what? Maybe get a sheet of paper and just write it out. Let's get into point number 2 for you. This is self-care. For me, I know that I like to run. There's nothing better than hitting that flow and that meditative state of breathing in and out, in and out. Maybe you're a yoga person. Maybe you like biking. Maybe you like meditating. Maybe you like to draw. You like to read. You like to write. Maybe you're into gardening. This is romaine lettuce, by the way. Anyway, yeah, romaine lettuce. Cool, right? So whatever it is you're into, lean in and hone in on that, because right now, your self-care is what's going to keep you guys going. Mentally, when we don't feel right, other things start to trickle, okay? So just make sure that you're doing everything to keep your mental state, your emotional state, your physical state in good health, okay? Go out, take a hike, touch some grass, do whatever it is that you need to do, but hone in on your self-care, because right now you're probably not going to feel the best about yourself, and that's totally okay. I remember feeling super sad. The first application, I remember being pretty depressed and thinking, God, is nursing even for me? And I let myself feel all the feels, kicked into that self-care, and I said, you know what? I've always wanted to pursue a phlebotomy program. I think I'm gonna try that. You know what? I'd love to volunteer for an organization like Search and Rescue. How can I do that? You know, that really leads into point number 3. And again, I really want to emphasize that. I know how you guys are feeling. I got rejected by like 6 state schools that I applied to. And I'm just going to share a little story with you guys. So I was on my way to work when I got my first rejection letter. And I remember I was working as a phlebotomist at the time. And the person that I was going to go and draw blood from, unfortunately had a series of bad blood draws, I guess. Yeah, bad blood draws. And so I didn't know that right going in, but when I read that letter, I remember thinking, God, do I even belong in the medical field? Like, this is insane. Like, I've been in the medical field for 5 years and I just got rejected. Like, not like I've put my life on hold, but I've sacrificed so much. Again, you sacrifice going to birthdays, parties, weddings, this, that, the third. Like, you're sitting there studying, and to get rejected feels like, oh my God, I'm not enough. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough for nursing school. So all these things are going through my mind. And, you know, when I went, I had to tap into that part of, hey, you're going to get there, but right now you need to focus on this patient, okay? I know there's other things. There's always going to be things going on in your life, and you've got to chuck that to the back burner. So I did, and I was successful, got this person's blood. And I remember the caregiver was so sweet. The caregiver was like, oh my gosh, like, you're the first person to draw blood from her. Like, we've had so many people come. Like, thank you. She even like bowed to me and everything. And I remember thinking, you know, this is what it's about. It's about making someone's life a little bit easier. It's about honing in on my skills. It's about knowing who I am. So know who you are. Stand on your own 2 feet. Be proud that you actually got through this application process. There's probably some things that need refining. And that is point number 3, okay? Fix it. Maybe you're a straight A student. You're a brainiac. Because you've spent so much time focusing on your GPA, maybe you didn't really have the time to go and get experience like maybe other people did, right? Everybody's situation and story is different, but maybe you were so focused in that you didn't really get that experience. So my solution to that is go get some experience. Try an EMT program, try a phlebotomy program, do what is going to excite you and what's going to propel you and make you feel confident to move forward in this application process, okay? Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're like me and you're like, oh my God, I've been in the medical field for 5 years and I just got rejected. Like, what the heck? What is it? What is it? Feel free to ask admissions. I remember my mom telling me, if
I were you, I would email admissions. Why didn't you get in? You volunteer with Search and Rescue.
She was livid for me. Like, she was livid for me.
And I was like, Mom, there's so many competitive candidates. California is one of the most competitive states for nursing.
I mean, I'm competing with the creme de la creme here. We're talking about 4.0 students, baby. We're talking about combat medics who have literally done tours in Afghanistan. My point is, understand that it is competitive, so you need to make sure that you're doing things to also be at that level of competition, okay? For me, that was volunteering. I wanted to make sure that I had some volunteer experience under my belt. Now, this could be other things. The first application period I had that left me like severely depressed, and I was really questioning whether or not the path like this was for me. Once I bounced back from that, I felt like I didn't really come through in that essay. Like, I didn't get to shine. I didn't get to say, hey, like, this is me. You know, I'm tenacious, I'm ambitious, I'm driven, I'm goal-oriented. Like, this is who I am. Like, I guarantee you, put me in a room with a patient and it's gonna be good. Like, it's gonna be good, you know? I'm gonna do the best that I can to help them. Maybe you wrote your essay and you don't feel like you really came through. Send that to your instructor, send that to your professor. Hey, can you proofread this? And have multiple people proofread it. Guys, T-score, guys and girls, T-score, HESI, whatever program you are doing, know those requirements. Maybe you have to take the HESI or the T's. Get a good score on HESI and T's, guys. Do not mess around. Like, seriously, if you have to retake the T's, retake the T's. If you gotta retake the HESI, retake the HESI, okay? It's actually not uncommon to get rejected on your first application period. It's not uncommon. People get rejected from nursing school. It's kind of the thing. Like, it's, you know, I don't want to say it's kind of the thing, but something that happens. Know your strengths and weaknesses, and really, like, take out a sheet of paper and just sit and just, okay, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What could I have done better for this application? You know, where can I maximize those points? Because, you know, some nursing schools are on a point system, so maybe you can get more points if your T-score is higher, or your GPA. Maybe you need a GPA boost. Like, talk to your counselor, pull resources from all around. Because I guarantee you guys, no school is going to reject you if they see that you're tenacious and you are willing to put in the work and you are just going to keep applying. Like, that to me, that's commitment, that's dedication, that's hard work, dedication, you know? So take this time to reflect. Reflect on how you feel the feelings, but really think about what you need to do moving forward to get into nursing school. Because look, you've done all your prereqs, you've done the A&P, you've done the chemistry, you've done all the general, you have done the work. Now you just need to fine tune and hone in on your skills, okay? So with that being said, remember that it's okay to feel all the feelings, hone in on your self-care, okay? Don't hold back. Treat yourself really good, okay? Do what you need to do. Get it done. Be the bounce back kings and queens that you are. And 3, fix it. Fix the issue. What is it? Is it an application issue? Is it a GPA issue? Is it an experience issue? Is it a low T-score, low HESI issue? Fix the issue. And trust me, I know it in my heart of hearts. You guys are going to get into your program. You got it. You've done the majority of the work. Like you've gotten to like 80% of it. Now you've just got to fine tune, hone in. Okay, guys? Just stay focused. Have that motivation. Keep that drive up. Do all the things. Rest if you must, but don't you quit. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next one.